Hello students, let's discuss the tropic movements in plants. When we sow the seed, then the roots, when the roots come out, they move in downward direction and the stem grows in upward direction. Now, why always the root grow in downward direction and stem always grows in upward direction? This is because all these growth movements depends on the external stimulus. These external stimuli these externals and these growths depend on the direction of the external stimulus also. So growth depends on from which they are getting the external stimulus, and this type of growth movements are called tropism. The word tropic is taken from the Greek word tropos, which means turn. So growth movements that occur in response to unidirectional external stimulus in plants are called tropic movements. So now we will study these tropic movements one by one. First one is phototropism. Photo means light. It means movement towards light. The movement that occurs due to the light, that is known as phototropism. Stems are positively phototropic, that's why they always move in direction of light, while roots are negatively phototropic, so they always move away from the light. Now for this phototropic movement, one experiment is given here. If you keep a plant in a closed room, dark room, in that dark room, the light must come only from one window. It means only from one direction if the light comes. Then after a few days, you will see that this plant will grow in direction of sunlight. The stem will grow in direction of sunlight. So this type of movement is called phototropism. Now for this phototropism, one hormone is responsible, that is called auxin. Actually, we know that these auxins are present in stems. So when the light comes, these auxins have a tendency that they move away from the light. So when light falls on this surface of the front surface of the stem, then auxin moves towards the back surface of stem. And we know that auxins causes cell elongation, growth due to cell elongation. So they causes growth of back surface of the stem more in comparison to the front surface. This results in bending of stem towards the sunlight. Second type of growth movement, tropic movement, is geotropism. Geo relates to gravity. It means the movement due to Earth's gravity is geotropism. Now we know that roots are positively geotropic and stem is negatively geotropic. That's why stem always moves in upward direction and roots always grows in downward direction. Now this can be explained in the laboratory with the help of one instrument known as clinostat. For this you have to take two clinostats. This is a clinostat. It can rotate. So you have to place plants here, potted plants here. Now rotate one clinostat while do not rotate this A clinostat. So you will see that in case of A clinostat, after few days, the stem will grow in upward direction and root will grow in downward direction, and this growth is due to gravity because roots are positively geotropic and stem is negatively geotropic. But in second case, you will see that there is no downward movement in roots and there is no upward movement in stem because this plant is rotating continuously. It means it is exposed to the gravitational force. Equally, all the parts are equally exposed to the gravitational force due to rotation. That's why the plant remains straight. Third type of tropic movement is called hydrotropism. Hydrotropism means movement in response to moisture or growth. So roots are always positively hydrotrophic. That's why they move towards the water inside the soil. And stem is negatively hydrotrophic. Next movement is thigmotropism. Thigmotropism is movement in response to touch stimulus. So you might have seen that some of the plants have tendrils in them that coil around the base or some stem. So this movement is also this is called thigmotropism, due to touch. This is also responsible due to auxins. Now, when the part of the tendril touches some bamboo stick or some base, then auxins from that part moves away to the back side of the stem and causes more growth of the backside, due to which this twisting of stem takes place and they can coil around the bamboo stick. Next movement, tropic movement, is chemotropism. Chemo word means chemicals. It means movements in response to chemicals. This type of movements can be seen in case of pollen grains. You see, when the pollen tube comes out from the pollen grains, then that pollen tube always moves towards the ovule. It never moves here and there. It always moves towards the ovule. This is because some chemicals are released that directs the movement of this pollen tube towards the ovule. So this type of movement is known as chemotropism. The movements of tentacles in Drosera towards the source of nutrition is also the example of chemotropism. Next example is heliotropism. Heliotropism is seen in sunflower. You might have seen that sunflower always moves in direction of sun. So it moves, keep on rotating, it keep on moving towards the sun whole day. This is due to this type of movement is called helicotropism.